Chapter 11 Forensic Examination of Counterfeit Currency. What is counterfeiting? Counterfeiting is the fraudulent reproduction of the currency, whether coins or notes. Counterfeiters mostly target paper currency or notes because of their higher denomination currency. And the best counterfeit currency notes are skillfully prepared through accurate engraved printing plates. Nowadays, currency contains security features that prevent successful reproduction even when the technology of color copiers and digital scanner. For example, counterfeit products range from high-end customer luxury goods such as watches, perfumes, or leather goods. The evolution of the Philippine currency. The Philippine currency is called the piso, which is denoted by the symbol P or PHP or PHP. The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas or BSP has the sole power and authority to issue currency in the country. The BSP tells the history of the Philippine piso as enumerated below. In 1898, the currency issued its currency backed by the Philippines' natural resources. In 1902, the U.S. captured the Philippines and established a new currency pegged to gold, about half the price of the U.S. dollar then. In 1993, the Philippine peso became a floating currency. When we say pre-Hispanic or pre-Spanish, it pertains to a period in a particular nation's history that was not yet colonized by Spain. Next is pre-Hispanic era. Trade among the early Filipinos and with traders from the neighboring islands was conducted through barter. The inconvenience of barter later led to the use of some objects as medium of exchange. Gold, which was plentiful in many parts of the islands, invariably found its way into these objects that enclosed the piloncitos, small bed-like gold beds considered by the local numismatists as the earliest coins of the ancient Filipinos and the gold barterings. Next is the Spanish era and 1521 to 1897. 300 years of Spanish rule left many indelible imprints of Philippine numismatics. At the end of the Spanish regime, Philippine money was a municipality of currencies that include Mexican pesos, Alfonso pesos, and copper coins of other currencies. The cubes or makukinas of colonial mints were the earliest coins brought and by the galleons from Mexico and other Spanish colonies. The silver dos mundos or pillar dollar is considered one of the world's most beautiful coins. The barilla, a crude copper coin worth about 1 centavo, was the first coin struck in the country. Next is Revolutionary period in 1898 to 1899. Asserting its independence, the Philippine Republic of 1898 under General Emilio Aguinaldo issued its own coins and paper currency backed by the country's natural resources. So 1 peso and 5 peso notes printed as Republica Filipina Papel Moneda de un Peso and 5 pesos were freely circulated. 2 centimos de peso copper were also issued in 1899. Next is the American period. The American instituted a monetary system of the Philippine based on gold and pegged and the Philippine peso to the American dollar at the ratio of 2.1. The U.S. Congress approved the Coinage Act of the Philippines in 1903. The coins issued under the system bore the design of Filipino engraver and artist, Melesio Figueroa. Coins in denomination of 1/2 centavo to 1 peso were minted. The remaining of El Blanco Espanyol Filipino to Bank of the Philippines Island in 1912 paved the way for the use of English from Spanish in all notes and coins issued up to 1933. Beginning May 1918, Treasury certificates replaced the silver certificates series, and a 1 peso note was added. Next is the Japanese occupation, 1942 to 1945. The outbreak of World War II caused serious disturbances in the Philippine monetary system. Two kinds of notes circulated in the country during this period. The Japanese occupation forces issued war notes in big denominations. Provinces and municipalities, on the other hand, issued their own guerrilla notes or resistance currencies, most of which were sanctioned by the Philippine government in exile and partially redeemed after the war. Next is the Philippine Republic, nation in command of its destiny, as the message reflected in the evolution of Philippine money under the Philippine Republic. Having gained independence from the United States following in the World War II, the country used as currency old treasury certificates overprinted with the word victory. So the Philippines is a unitary presidential constitutional republic, with the President of the Philippines acting as both the head of state and the head of government. Next is Philippine Peso banknotes, the new generation currency or NGE series. On December 16, 2010, the BSP launched the new generation currency series banknotes to replace the new design series, which has been in circulation for over 25 years. The new banknotes feature massive redesign as summarized below. So in the picture, that's the new generation currency series. Everything we see in the picture in the new generation currency series money in the Philippines is assigned so that we can know if it's fake or not, the rating and the serial number and etc. That's all. Thank you.